Yo, yo, yo. Let's get back into it. We in live, man. We live right now. Episode 45. Trying to get back right into it. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome again. Welcome again. Finna start this joint off. For some reason, my computer trying to go through an update right now. So I'm not sure why right at this right moment. But it was good, y'all. Make sure y'all tap in. It's going to most definitely open podcast tonight. Come tune in, tap in. What you gotta do, you know, contribute to the cause. But what's up? Damn, this AI shit too much. But what's good with y'all? Where we left off last podcast, I know you was talking about some nice juicy topics, but we got a lot of things going on. Make sure y'all tapping into the DMV area, man. We got a lot of shit going on. Goofy ass news, a lot of allegations, couple dramas. So all that shit going on, but make sure you tune into the area. Comparing this areas. Oh shit. The fuck going on? See. Man, I ain't even doing nothing. I think I'm about to fuck something up. Real good, y'all. Make sure you tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. I would say. What's good, y'all? Yes, we are on time. We're on time, but computer's going through an update. It's not fucking with us right now. I don't know what for whatever cause, but we still want to keep the show moving. Talking about, you know where my other speaker at?
Which one?
The big one.
The big one? Yeah.
I'm gonna need that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and you got an aux cord too. I'm gonna need an aux cord too.
I think I do have it. Yeah, I have it.
Yo.
You don't want the personalized one that's like a handheld one?
You got that one?
I got both of them.
Yeah, I just need an aux cord though, or Bluetooth. Well, I mean, I just need one of them because I can use Bluetooth for any one. Any which one of them. About to get the show started. What's good, man? What's good? What's the word? What's the word, man? A lot of things is the word, man. We real red tonight, man. See this jersey right here? You know, busting real nice right now. But hey, I'm trying to put something together, man. Most definitely trying to put something together. Most definitely ain't forget about some of y'all. Most definitely gonna reach out to y'all because we're about to start rebranding. So when it comes to rebranding, it comes to different investments. But yo, it's good, y'all. Make sure y'all go tell another friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. While my computer finish updating things like that. Yeah, it's gonna take a while to update. While that joint update, we get the speaker. About to crank this joint up. Let me make sure.
What
Yo,
up, what up, what up, what up?
yo, what's up?
Power on. Bluetooth pairing. Bluetooth connected.
Yo, what's up?
Power on.
I'm sitting there.
Bluetooth pairing. Bluetooth connect. Power off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fuck that shit podcast episode. episode we on.
You probably don't know the episode. Look at you. Look at you. You don't even know the
Nigga,
episode.
Nah,
Nah,
I didn't
nigga,
know what
what's the
episode we was on
episode?
past 3. Tell the truth. You and me both know. Like, I be like, what episode we on? For real?
I keep count because that's my age right there. It tells my age, but we episode 45, but that's my age right there. Yo. I feel like a grandfather.
Period. You heard Boosie out here 45. Still dick still work. Barely get enough stamina. Like, y'all heard him, ladies. He always trying to sell me to these niggas. So let me who willing to take 45-year-old. I ain't gonna discredit you. Boost is literally 45 years old. Not really. But he
No,
on his shit.
I'm
Y'all better get
45.
y'all shit together, ladies. Hop on the good foot. Let me joking. Let me stop playing.
No. Now she
Before
telling facts. Now she
Let
telling
me
facts.
stop playing before I end up getting in trouble and I be in the doghouse with your bitch.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, it's okay to advertise, but just
shout out to her.
Just let all the females know there is a warranty. It's a 30-day warranty. Just to let you, they should make sure you don't sign a warranty. You don't sign a warranty, you don't get your money back guarantee. So make sure.
It's the 30-day warranty. Hell no, we don't come with no fucking warranty, bitch. You don't like it, that's you. Fuck you, fuck
I mean, it comes with different clauses and
let me just tell you this. After 35 days, Boost is still not gonna give you your money back, even if it's a warranty, okay? The money's gone, bitch.
You said what?
Excuse me, bitch. I've been here for 29 days. I've earned this. Fuck you, mean? Yeah. What are you talking about?
Shit. But what it do though? What you been up to?
I've been shit. I've just really been. There's like so much going on behind the scenes, to be honest with you. There's just so much going on. Like, I just feel like one thing's first is we need interns for Fuck That Shit podcast. I need an assistant for this too. We need assistants because it's getting bigger.
Yeah.
It's getting to the point where we need to start delegating out certain shit. Like reaching out to guests and stuff. It's like I don't have time to reach out to them over and over. You know what I mean? It's like, and then they taking a whole week to respond. Like, I don't have, like, you know what I mean? I got time to respond back maybe 3 days. But after a week, they like, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm just seeing your message. Like, bitch, it's Tuesday. The shit's tomorrow. So, like, yeah. So I definitely need an intern. I'm getting to the point where I need an intern. Just so that they can go back in and follow up properly. You know what I mean? Certain things like that. I just feel like as we're becoming professional, like more professional on our end, like doing the surveys and doing like a certain amount of interview questions, especially like with learning like the process of journalism, I feel like majority of people that do interviews, they actually talk to the person in advance. So if I had an intern to be able to do all of this stuff that I'm doing now, and I could just call the person, you know what I mean? I feel like that's what should be happening. So that's where I'm leaning at right now.
Right.
Get an intern so I can have like, because I have been starting to have like FaceTimes and calls with some of the guests before they come on the show, and I feel like the interview goes better because I know what type of like, say like I'm gonna give you an example, like with Kay, when produced by Kay came on there, like if I didn't have a conversation with her before the interview, I wouldn't have been able to know that she had got shot like a couple weeks before that. So I wouldn't have been able to bring that up so that y'all we could dive a little bit deeper into that on the actual interview. So it's like certain things that's happening, like no, I'm not going in detail, but it's certain things that I want to like dive deeper in the interviews, and I'm learning how to do it basically.
And I agree with you on that standpoint because um if you haven't seen, we've been kind of advertising for other people to handle our social medias because well trusted people, because at the end of the day we do want to grow and branch out to other avenues, and that's the goal. I mean, you gotta put your investments in other places, and you gotta put employees in charge of certain things, and not even employees, other leaders in charge of different, you know, branches in your company, just to make sure everything is running good. It's all about growing.
Yeah, it's like little, you know what I mean, like little. Like it's like a growing pain. It's like I can't come back and check with them, but an intern, they would be, that's their job, like just to go and check with them, like where it's like not a huge job, but it's a big part of what we do. Like, you know what I mean? We like even a small job is something that is very like an asset to us. Like we really need it. So it's like, man, come get them, come be with the gang. We need it at this
Yeah,
point. We
man.
need it. We need all the love. It's about unity. It's about connecting people to each other. That's what we all about here. So yeah, I'm still
Man,
over here spinning.
where the pool parties at, yo? I'm trying
Man,
to get you.
how you don't know where the fuck they at, nigga? They been pool party season. I have been to one on a fucking accident. Okay, literally an accident.
You said you went one
Pool
on
party
accident.
season this year has been fucking crazy. Okay,
I
you need to
believe
be.
so.
If you, how you don't know? You must not be in. Who close friends you in? Because you need to get in people close friends. Because if you in them close friends, you be like, whoa.
Nah, listen,
Pool
listen, listen.
party season has
Let's
been
not get it
crazy as
wrong.
fuck.
I know where all the pool parties at. I just I just don't be having the luxury to be driving to all these Super Maryland areas. Man, I don't want to go to Super Maryland. I'm trying to
Nigga,
be
why is
local.
you okay? So you want to go to a pool party in the middle of the city?
Nah,
Hell
nah,
no,
nah,
you
nah,
might not
nah, nah.
make it out of that
I
bitch.
ain't say city. I said I ain't want to go to
I
Super
said
Maryland.
closer to, nigga. Listen to what I said. Hell no. Take me to a pool party in the extra Super Maryland, bitch, where ain't half of y'all bitches won't even be able to get back. Fuck that.
Oh,
Take me to a pool party where
I
everybody got to have a
ain't
car.
trying to kidnap no shorties, bro. What you mean trying to get back? They need to get back.
No,
I'm trying.
I'm saying like I'd rather you. Super Maryland ain't no fucking train, buses, none of that shit, bitch. You gonna have to figure it out before you get out here.
Shit, hell yeah, you ain't gonna lie. It was this one party I went to. That shit, that
And that
motherfucker was
shit,
like
to
in the
be
middle of the
honest,
woods. Like
and
that
to
shit
be
was like,
honest, pool parties like that be the best. Like people really like just be passing out everywhere.
okay, now that's not the type of pool party. Why would I go to a pool party? Everybody passed out.
Nigga, you ain't never been to a pool party that just was so turned that bitch just lasted all night.
And motherfuckers are passed out.
Where people just, I literally, nigga, shout out to DC. Is it? Wait. DC Playgirl X. I might be saying the name wrong, nigga. They last year they had the littest motherfucking pool party I ever seen in my motherfucking life. Nigga, it was people in the neighbors' bushes
Okay,
sleep.
hell, nah, hell, nah,
Nigga,
hell.
that shit was some Project X shit, nigga. I ain't even lying. That shit was so fucking crazy. That shit was so fucking fun. Like people was on there walking to their car just falling asleep. Nigga, like that shit was crazy. That shit was crazy. Like, nigga, the police had somebody called the police, and the police didn't even realize that this person had came from the party. They was far down the road, sleep in somebody's bush. That shit was crazy as shit. Shout
Nah,
out to them.
see, I ain't trying to go to no
Basically
party like
girls
that.
gone wild when
They
that
taking drugs
motherfucker
they ain't supposed to be
belligerent.
taking.
People was in there acting, and people was in there giving girls gone wild. It was fun as shit. That was the best pool party ever. It had one fight. It was a girl fight. And the police, when they got there after that, they was like, seems to me like you got this under control. We're leaving.
One question. What y'all females be fighting about? Like when y'all get to like a location and stuff, what
I
y'all
don't know.
really be fighting about?
I mean, from what I heard, they was fighting over. They was fighting over. Basically, she said her friend was getting flirty with her nigga, and she hit her friend in the head with a bottle, and then the friend that she hit in the head with a bottle beat her ass, bruh. How you hit somebody in the head with a bottle and still get your
Yeah,
ass whooped?
man,
How?
friends.
How? You literally bust this girl head open,
Mm.
and she beat your ass, you and your friend. She beat that girl to fuck up, po honey. How the fuck you bust somebody in the head and you end up in the hospital before they get there? I'm
Oh.
gonna see some shit. That was some shit, okay?
Hey, who's Stony World? Hey, Stony World, get on. We got open podcast today.
I kind of. Yeah, of course, you know the beginning of the podcast always open.
Hey, get on. Hey, comrade, what's up, man? Get on, man. What's it? Vibe Era Films. Send your song. Hey, I send you a song. Y'all want to make sure what type of song I'm supposed to send for type of video you want to do.
It's good, Brody.
Hey, my man, open it up with the J too. What you smoking on? I hope you smoking on gas, real gas, man. Them
Bro, of
Zymes.
course.
It's his
You gotta. Hey, the
face.
name
He
is Stony
literally
World
turned.
for a reason.
Shit.
His whole face just balled up like, nigga, do you know who the fuck I am? His whole face before he even got the words out, he was like, "Rrr." Like his face balled up like, nigga, me? I'm
Nah,
smoking
bro.
pot? Do you know who I am?
Y'all
Like,
from the DMV, man?
yeah.
What part of the
Well, I'm
DMV?
from Florida
Hey, my
originally,
phone
but
might die.
yeah.
My phone at 4, so my bad if I lag out. But where y'all from? Let me tap in with y'all.
Oh yeah, I live in Maryland right now.
Okay,
Hey,
no
I'm
trip.
Maryland. What's up?
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. Hey, check me out, bro. You see, I'm on World Star and shit for giving out people weed and shit. I'm on Judge Mathis too. I'm on all this fucking weed ass
Okay,
shit.
well,
You don't
when
just math, but
I need to be walking by so I can get
we gotta get into this.
on World Star getting some free weed.
What?
Yeah, but I go through McDonald's and I give the workers, the drive-through people like bong whips and shit weed.
Oh, okay, I think I have seen that.
Yeah,
Where like the people and they be looking all weird, like they be scared to hit the
yeah,
shit. They're like,
yeah,
no, bro, and then they do it like that shit.
yeah. He was like,
I,
nah. He was going back and forth. He's like, and his manager was right behind him too when he hit it.
that's crazy.
But what's it called? Yeah, my main page got deleted, so we on the back. I'm trying to run shit back up. I'm also doing music. I got a performance July 20th out Virginia, Dumfries. You know, we
Okay,
Okay.
crocking out.
Hey.
what
What
area
you
you
do
in?
music too, Brody?
Yeah.
Okay.
We do music. Yeah, I do music too. Yeah, we got a whole rack of artists that do music. You said out Dumfries, Virginia?
Yeah, we got a show, a performance.
Oh yeah,
Where
send me.
you?
Make
What
sure you
area
send me
you
that.
in? You out VA?
Nah. I'm out DC.
Okay.
Yeah. But I'm gonna tap in before my phone down. I'm gonna give y'all a follow and everything. I like meeting people that's around my way because I like to network. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Well,
Oh, definitely, man.
you done stumbled on the right people. So,
Hey,
All right, man. Y'all stay
hey,
medicated and get that paper today.
you don't even have no idea, Luce. That's crazy. Where you? Yeah. You don't
hey,
even
shout
have no
out
idea,
Stony World,
huh?
huh?
You
I
don't
say
even have
shout
no
out
idea.
Stony World.
You have no idea. He's like networking. Like nigga, he's like nigga, we is the network. Like.
Nah, for real.
Not to toot our own horn, but yeah, like tap in.
Oh, to talk about tapping, where you at? You hiding under? Where you? We haven't
Nigga,
seen Maybach in like 10 episodes.
it's not 10 episodes for me. It's the exaggeration.
But it's been like
It
10 episodes. We seen
has
glimpse.
not
We
been
seen
10
glimpse
episodes for y'all.
glimpse of you. We
It has
seen
not
pictures.
been 10 episodes. It's the glimpse of me. I love it. Look, I'm about to be giving. I'm about to for anybody who watch baddies on Zeus, I'm about to give it's about to give Natalie Nunn. It's about to give executive producer vibes. I'm about to just flex. No, I'm joking.
You say you on Zeus?
No, I'm joking.
Oh,
No, I said it's giving Natalie Nunn on Zeus. It's just
shit.
me popping in as it's talent boots. Where the fuck is Molly?
I don't know. You you need to hit him up. You need to hit one body up, tell Molly baby pull up.
Where's Molly? Like, I'm kind of thinking about I'm like thinking about a lot of different little ways that we can like brand. So maybe when do you have time to sit down and have a meeting about uh, branding and stuff, or like Zoom or something like that? Because we need a brainstorming session.
Yeah, you gonna have to catch me on the weekend.
It doesn't
Either.
matter. Whatever time you have available, you just gotta let me know.
All right, but yeah.
Yeah, I'll plan my schedule around it. But yeah, like it's a lot of shit going on, and I just want everybody to know, like, because right now, like, I just been working so hard, but I have kind of like people feel like I kind of like pulled back, but it's really not that. It's like I'm working so hard trying to get the shit that y'all really need from me, like the connections to the labels, the shit like that y'all really need from me, money to back y'all. Like I'm doing that shit. Like so, it's like I'm like, be like, oh shit, gotta get the podcast shit together. Like, you know what I mean? Because it's like I've been meeting with people that could literally walk us into the labels tomorrow and get you signed. Obviously, like shout out to first off, we want before we even go any further in this episode, we want to give a shout out to Pinky the Rapper for signing with
Pinky the
Rock
rapper, yeah. Shout out Pinky the rapper, yeah.
for signing with Rock Nation. That is first off, not only that is the thing about it is that she has a real chance of making it out because her life is conducive to being an artist already. So we don't have to worry about the things that we have to worry about when one of our male artists gets signed. Yes, we still have to protect the investment and protect her. Yes, with this, with this trophy or congratulations, it is a lot of work that she's gonna have to do to make sure that she progresses immediately in this. You know what I mean? So I'm really, really happy for her. Like I cannot wait, and I know that her team is prepared for all the work that they have to come. I just again shout out to Pinky for Rock Nation. I feel like this is one of the openings for the city, and everybody needs to be prepared for the trickle down effect from other labels and people coming in this area looking for artists in this area. Like Pinky literally got to deal with Rock Nation. Like, just let that sit in for a little bit. Like,
It's a good decision, good opportunity. You know, all it is right now is like her work ethic. Just keep the same work
yeah,
ethic, keep going hard. I know they've been, because I know it probably has been a strategy with all this. So like I know she's been holding back a lot of visuals too, because I've been really noticing. I'm like, where are her visuals at? So I know they about to start dropping like mad crazy, and the impact, and I believe the impact should come in a good way, and I want to see the city shine. You know, I'm big. I rep Maryland big for a lot because you know I'm always push that Maryland side. But you know, I'm most definitely like to see when DC in a good light though, with any type of artist for real, from female to male. You know, always want to see him in a good light. What's good, cash flow?
like Like it's just such a beautiful thing. Like it's such a beautiful thing where there is like all of this mystery at this point. Like this is the time frame for everybody to start tapping in, working together, coming together, because once they start doing the same thing that they are doing in my area, looking for other artists, this is literally the best time. Like, bro, I'm so happy for this opportunity because this is opening doors for a lot of people in this area that this is gonna bring, because like the last, like Pinky has a lot of support from the city already. So I'm really happy that it's her. I'm happy that it's her because she pushes unity and stuff. So I'm really, really happy that it's her. Like, but I there is there has been a tweet that has gone around from Made in DMV though.
About what?
It has no name. It's not addressing anyone per se. It has no name to address to who it's specifically talking about. But let's talk. It has no connotation on who it's specifically talking about. But it basically, I don't know if I'm gonna repeat it verbatim, but I'm gonna try to quote it as close as possible. It said, "Signing a deal without a single is crazy." What do you think about that?
Mm,
Molly,
mm,
get on the live. What are you doing?
yeah, it. I feel like that it's probably true because how do you sign a deal if you ain't got no music out? Like it has. Like, it's straightforward.
I mean, yes, it is straightforward, but I just feel like, what do you do? Like, I feel like that was like without having a name on it, made it even more messy. Like, but I just feel like that type of stuff is the situation that we be talking about normally, like the divisiveness. Like, let the girl live. Like, you know what I mean? You don't know what her and her team has cooking up behind the scenes. Like, obviously for them to have gotten that enough to get a Rock Nation deal, like how you know what she got going on? How you know what her numbers is like?
You never know, but I mean, you always gonna have the hip hop police always trying to decipher shit and see if you really the hottest and if you really can put them numbers up. But all shows to tell, you know what I mean. So, it's a congratulations on on I believe on our land. I believe so, and just hope to see what comes out from it for her. So you know. I know there's a lot of drama trying to get stirred up too. So I mean, shit, might as well go off with it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just excited. I feel like there's a time and place for everything. I feel like that post shouldn't have been made because it's the things that we're trying to get away from. Um,
Oh, so
but
what was that post referred to though?
it said signing a deal without a single is crazy. You know it on the day that she announced that she had a deal. Come on now.
Okay.
It's
I
sad.
mean,
It's like it
I mean,
wasn't necessary, especially when you can access this person's phone. You could you could have hit them up. You could have gave them the advice beforehand. If it's like all this information in this area and nobody wants to share it, but then when somebody does something that they feel like is out of order, then it's like, oh yeah, signing a deal without a single is crazy. But if you know songwriters and A&Rs and all these people, and you see a person with talent, why are you not working together to get this person the single? It doesn't make any sense.
And that's the thing. Like I don't be seeing them all come to work together to push the single to number one. Like I thought that's the whole point. Like I mean, but I don't know.
Like
Break
it's like, bro, like I need to
down,
hear everybody's thoughts about this because what does everybody think about one Pinky signing a deal without a single? Let's address it.
Damn.
Pinky signing a deal without a single. It's so much controversy and politics behind the scenes that I don't necessarily want to air out. But and then Made in DMV, which is supposed to be a collective or a platform about uniting us.
Nah, I don't like. I don't like.
Oh God, I don't like. Make a segment called that. What y'all niggas don't like this time.
Like I'm just saying. I just don't like the fact that they posted that. Oh wow, is it really a mic?
Yeah, I'm trying to get my filter. I want y'all niggas to see my shit. Fuck it, I don't care.
But yeah, so nigga, what do you think?
I don't even know, man, because you already know my standpoint in life. I try not to.
Okay, well, they don't know your standpoint.
Well, he said they don't know. They can't handle the truth.
Okay, well, what's the truth?
Oh God, I'm sorry. I'm tweaking on this. I'm literally on the phone just doing tons of stuff. I mean, I'll give a rundown because truth be told, I think it's just like energy diversion. You know what I'm saying? You could call it projections. You could call it whatever you want. My thing is, you always gonna have niggas probably gonna criticize. I mean, I don't know. Like it's life. I think if anything, you better handle this shit, nigga. Shit, I ain't gonna hold you. Like, honestly, and look, I even showed you my post when I made that one post, that DC artist post, and I had everybody saying that shit. It comes with it, son. When you stand your grounds, niggas gonna come. That's just the way it is. Like, I can't, I don't know. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, we could keep explaining it, but in the end of the day, it's like, why are we surprised about it? Matter of fact, I'm happy someone's talking shit. Matter of fact, let someone talk shit about me. I know I made it.
What it do? What it do?
I'm in your brains.
What it do, y'all?
What it do?
Yo, what's up?
Hey.
I feel like it's been a minute since I was on. It's been months, a
I
couple
know,
months. Y'all
right?
been doing.
Where
Hey, but
you been at?
every Wednesday I be seeing y'all shit. I know y'all probably see me. I don't even get a chance to wave hi before I have to get out the app and shit. What the fuck am I looking for? That's what I'm looking for.
But yes, we talking about Pinky signing a deal with Rock Nation.
Hey, listen. I think you was talking about she signed the deal without a single, right? That's what you was just talking about. All right, listen. I think what the fuck does that matter, right? Because at the end of the day, if she's not signing the deal for them to listen, she's a rapper, she's gonna make records. You need to promote and get her. It's more about image and branding. That's what I would. We know who Pinky. We knew who she was before she signed the deal, did we?
Yeah, that's why I said I'm like,
So,
she has a lot of support and recognitions in the city. Like whatever she does do, we all support it. So it doesn't make any sense that people would be like, I don't know. It doesn't make any sense, but I mean, to me, it doesn't make any sense. But then at the same breath, it's like it just is disappointing to me that
It's the
at this
DMV
particular
way.
time, that's all I'm saying. Even though we know that it's a normal here from the majority, this is a normal behavior here. So when somebody gets a trophy, it's somebody and
So you think?
Why would you even take that?
You think
the second place one look better? I don't even know why you like. It's like that's how it is here, and it's very disappointing that at this time frame where where everybody's we're so together, we're trying to come together. Everybody needs to come together. Like everybody wants to bash it. Oh, don't nobody. They don't work together. They ain't doing nothing. But then when people are making efforts and attempts, instead of just being like supporting and like, hey, let me send somebody over to help you make the single.
Right. somebody made a blog a post saying that like she fucked up by not having a single already.
No, somebody was like, they didn't address it specifically, but then it's just been going around after this post was made. It's just been going around the streets. It's like a conversation piece, like, oh yeah, blah blah blah. Like, we all excited for Pinky, but then it's like this conversation that's going around, like, you know, people just talking like, oh well, she signed a deal, but she don't have a single, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like, do they know that? Who is this person
That's what
talking?
I
Do they
just
even
said.
know she got a
I said
single?
y'all
All right.
really
Well,
don't know what she got, and then it's like, if you are not actively involved in her behind the scenes, like,
A lot of niggas get a deal off of that single they probably got in the tuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't. She got a catalog, don't she? Like, what the fuck does she need a specific single? I mean, new music, of course, is great, but like I don't. I mean, I understand if you saying, hey, if you're gonna announce that you just did this signing, and if you're gonna promote the fact that you did that, why don't you come with a single behind it to like keep the fire, you know, keep the fire burning? If you're gonna promote that you got signed for the management deal, whatever it is, if you're getting us to know that you got that motherfucking deal, I understand you get and people saying you cut yourself short a little bit by not having a song out ready as well. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, what the fuck is it's not we don't really how fresh is the ink? Ink ain't even dried yet. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. So you never know.
well, let me play devil's advocate though. How we know she
here
can?
it come.
How we know she can actually make a record though?
I mean, I'm pretty sure that's the brand.
I mean, it's fine, and just to let you be known, the deal she signed was a distribution deal with probably other perks with it, but it wasn't a management deal, so it's a distribution deal.
Oh, that's
But
what it is.
how do we know?
So she definitely, I mean, if you signed a distribution deal, I hope you got music tuck, because that's what you signed the deal for, to be able to push the music.
Yeah, that I mean that gets into specifics, like, cause like if your distribution deal is what is the plans? Because like maybe do they have their whole plan already situated, or you not gonna start dropping music until you have your whole fucking deal situated? Like as in all the music is ready, all the plans for how you gonna market and promote it, your campaigns, is all of these things in order before you start? Or do you even mention that you even signed the deal until you got everything ready to launch? I really don't. I really don't know how.
It has to be a game plan. It has to be a game plan in whole. So I mean, I hope so.
Yeah, I mean, we've had her manager on our podcast.
Okay, this is
Miss Debbie.
Rock Nation Management. I mean, they manage it for distribution, right? It's just distribution. But what does that entail? Like, what is that? What does that mean? Because you could get distribution. What major distribution is like? I'm trying to figure out what it, you know. Maybe
I
that's
think since
Can I
it's
interject something real quick?
Go ahead.
Y'all looking at it more like music. I look at it more like a bank.
Yep.
What's the backing that she's getting funding for? And then you answer your
I'm like, I
question there.
hope she has
I look at it as a
music,
bank. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't
because
look at
for
it
sure,
as
for
a
sure.
bank. So
Yeah, for sure. You wonder
the real question is, what does it entail for, like, as you said earlier, her catalog worth?
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
to Made and DMV's point, it's almost sell value. And mind you, we only talking like this way because we're talking about algorithm, and likes and follows and streaming. And I guess with that being said, if we're talking distribution deal, it's really nothing more than another major platform. And I guess with that being said, it does come from the question of consistency.
I think personally, bro.
I mean, Molly, why are you asking about consistency? Are you saying
Because
because
if
she was consistent,
you
she
gotta
got
pay
the deal?
you gotta pay the bank back. So you gotta be consistent with how many songs, and mind you, streaming only
Okay.
produce how many cents and songs. You know what I'm saying? So this is the new age of the business. And actually, as far as hearing the word distribution deal, It's funny because I think back then we always had talks about 360 deals, but the internet has always proved to be a very formidable force that can't be controlled. So if you think about it, everything is based off platform as far as a measurable.
Mm.
How many streams you got? How many plays you
It
got?
makes me wonder. It makes me wonder: is this deal more about like, is she getting like special playlisting and like
Exactly.
things that we
Thank you.
can't
Yeah,
get?
exactly. Thank you. Like, no,
The
this is
only
Yeah,
value
like
in
that's what it
distribution is
sounds
the
like
privileges
me.
that we can't get.
Is she already has the music together, the shit's set. She went in and shopped the music. She already has the consistency and the numbers from whatever she's doing. The support in the numbers has to be there already.
Yeah, I agree, because labels don't want nothing that ain't already moving. So
yep. So
yeah.
she has to have been able to prove that she can, as well as prove that she can already. So past, present, currently, what she currently is doing, and then the projection for the future with what they can do for her. So hell yeah. I feel
And
like
then listen,
even though
professionally,
it's like we don't know that there any marketing and promotion in play. Like there will be, I mean, she has a Rock Nation deal, so of course she got a distribution deal, so there's going to be marketing and promotion in play
I
because
feel
that's what
like
it's for.
you know, yeah, I'm like I'm saying, I'm only playing devil's advocate. I feel like we're throwing this Rock Nation name to a higher standard than what it actually, what we're the underlying fact of what it
Explain that. I want to hear your take
I
on
mean,
that.
because
What do you mean?
We're saying a Rock Nation deal. It's a, and I, like I said, I'm just only playing devil's advocate. It's a subdivision of Rock Nation that through its own distribution deal. I believe she has other perks. I don't know her though. I don't know the whole contract downplaying to it, but that's what it is. So I feel like she's using the name Rock Nation to throw the name around, it kind of seems like it's bigger than what it is.
It says
But
It's not. I
the
just
question
feel like
the question is
all
even
I
if
feel like is
no
it's for
no
perks.
but
All I feel like is it's
even
for
if
perks.
even if she has the catalog ready to push it, does she have more than that catalog that she have? Because I mean, if you're talking about a catalog, I'm thinking that she has to have 100 songs deep. I'm not talking about she needs to have like 100 and plus songs deep. Because you can't tell me that if a person that doesn't have a record that's already out there making noise, who got a deal, you're throwing this Rock Nation name around, like it's gonna boom bigger than all the other all the guys in the cities making noise too. Like they dropping records, they dropping videos, they doing the hustle, they not signed. So I mean, why are we treating it like it's something big?
So can I ask this question? So I just want to reiterate what you said. It was a subdivision contract that she
Yeah,
signed.
it's a subdivision.
Okay.
I believe it's called EQ, but it's a subdivision It's a
Is it like a
subdivision
third
of Rock
party
Nation. It's
that
Rock
writes the
Nation, but it's a
contracts?
subdivision of Rock Nation.
Are they like a third party that do contractual agreements? Or cause I just want to understand. Like, I'm really hearing you
No,
out, bro. Like,
I'm not. Listen, I'm getting it from. I was on the live. I'm getting it from what she said on the live. So I'm just going from what she
okay,
said. So that's what she said. So I'm
okay.
just thinking like.
sound
I
kind of
mean, I feel
complicated.
like because it's a subdivision of Rock Nation, we're looking at it as like a because you know we did have Q the Fool who did sign a Rock Nation type deal,
Yeah.
but it was like through a third party.
Yeah.
So is it something like
And,
that? Is it
and
something like that, or is it? I
I,
mean,
I, I guess to a certain degree, I understand what you said. I was telling my mans about that with the whole in this new generation. What did Pusha T made fun of Drake? He was like, "How's your label sound to another label? Sound to another label?" All that type of shit, like the joke inside the joke. So I kind of get what you're saying in a cultural sense, but I mean,
You definitely changed my perception of what this situation is for her now, because like
and
now I'm like,
but here's the thing. Here's the thing, though.
and, no,
Third parties are not a
not to get
bad
away.
thing.
And
If
first of all,
anything,
just to
third
put it
parties
out there,
confirm that the company is big. If anything, that's what it confirms. At least if you're that big where you need a third party to handle certain things, you gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like we get internships, we get assistants. Like if your job demands a third party, and I think to a certain degree, if that's what you're only basing this off of, then we only see. I don't know, man. Like, as far as independent labels from empires, a lot of Sony deals. I guess we need a lawyer up in here. Anybody a lawyer? No, real shit. We need a lawyer because look, I could only tell you whatever you're gonna sign into wasn't probably thought up by her manager and shit. She might get fucked over in the future for this. That's probably why they probably went with the distribution deal. I'd rather only have them distribute than do anything else on top of that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Bro, I feel like at this point, ain't she straight enough to like? She's obviously been marketing and promoting herself, right?
I feel you
Distributing
on
herself
that,
already.
but I feel. Let me
She
throw
gotta
a
have
different
something for them to feel like they got a plan, right?
hold on. I want to throw a different perspective in before we switch, because he said he feel like the distribution deal was the best choice for her. But there's also other different types of deals like admin deals and management deals. Maybe that would have been the better choice for her because she's still in the process of figuring it out versus a distribution deal, because it's like you don't have your like we don't like we know her as for freestyling. You understand what I'm saying? That's what we really know her for. So it's like maybe a management deal where they could have put you in different positions. You understand what I'm saying? So I just wanted to throw that out there and like see what everybody else thought about that. Like, like an admin
see nothing
deal,
wrong with
even
that,
like
man.
them being able to work out your contracts, like what 21 Savage got, which is he got an admin deal.
You know, it's actually funny. I like the conversations we have because we can critique on people and strategies, and we don't have to bash them and belittle them, make it seem like they're losers and shit.
No, I'm
Like,
just asking. Like, do y'all think that would have been a good choice for her to get a management deal?
well, that's the thing. Like, the lawyer was unpleasant because that's the only thing I can only base my assessment off. Like, what they think was best for her. And mind you, if they feel that confident in the scene and the music than pushing, then yeah, like, and mind you, that's all it could really mean. She feels that confident that she can do it. Everything we just said before, like she had the catalog, she had the push. So,
Well, what do y'all think does she need most to further her career? Because then that would actually make us have a better idea what she's looking for, right?
It's just original bangers. That's all. Original bangers. She needs music that's always
Does
gonna be
Meg
played in the
Meg
city.
Thee Stallion have a management deal with Rock Nation or
Megan has a management deal through Rock Nation. She was actually signed through her first label. That I ain't going to misquote names, but something Certified Entertainment.
1501 or something like that?
yeah, it's 1501.
Something like that. And she
So
ended up
that's what
being
I'm
managed
saying.
through Rock Nation. So it's not
That's
like
what
a
I'm saying. I'm
subdivision.
like,
It was actually through Rock.
not saying that I'm an expert opinion. You know what I mean? We all over here still working through, trying to figure it out. But I'm like, maybe that would have been a good decision to get a management deal.
Yeah,
But then it's
I feel
like
you.
she already got a manager, so she probably felt like the loyalty to her manager. But
it'd be
when
like
you
that.
go,
And I feel like her manager is doing a great job. Like I said
she
earlier,
is doing a great job. But
I'm just playing devil's advocate. I mean, I feel like the choice, if like I said, the contract has to have other perks into it. Like what y'all was saying earlier, like playlisting, probably a bank. She probably get a little loan, little money to play with, things like that. Or she might be the blueprint of how they're gonna carry the next DMV culture. You never know. So and have all the other artists around the area signed through EQ and have Rock Nation the main label that's running the city. So I mean, you never know what type of play this is. So I mean, at the end of the day, I feel like she got good management. They've been playing the game pretty right, and like I said, I want to see how they like really come out with the music because it has to be bangers. Like I said, she has a song that really rings through the city, and that's always getting played through the city, no matter what. It has to like replace like Go for real. Like it has to be that strong.
She need one of them ones everybody know about,
Yeah.
I want to say like a Will the Rapper that pop out, like I still hear that joint every once in a while. And how many years since this? So I think you mean like one of them type
man,
of,
Will
I don't
the
know if it's
Rapper.
big song, but I feel like that
he
song was
performs.
playing.
Will the rapper performs literally like multiple times a week, and every single time he can literally. Me and Molly was there. We recently seen him perform. He can literally start. They can start the track. He can hand the mic out to the audience. They gonna sing that song. He don't even have to sing.
Right.
That's what like he does not like. They be doing every breath he make, the ad libs,
Yeah.
like
whoa.
everything.
Yeah, some shit like that. No bullshit. I think that's the type of record you talking about. Like you need one of them Jones to niggas is singing word for word.
A sing along song, basically.
Hey, Boots, when you say you play devil's advocate, I love having the red hue undertone in your video. Motherfuckers talking about, well, it's devil's advocate time.
He always wants to play devil's advocate.
I mean, I like our conversations. I like putting that in the perspective.
You should just switch the lights. You should just switch the lights every time you say that. Well, I'm about to play devil's advocate. Like shit.
It got red in there.
You got
It's like as soon as the red come, everybody knows it's about to be some wild ass shit.
You know what time it is.
Yes. Oh God.
I'm gonna put the meme up, be like, I stop on negativity.
I gotta put the blue in there.
I know, right?
Let's go. Let's go.
Y'all so funny.
Oh shit. Nah. I actually that. I mean, at this point, we gonna see, but we gonna see. I don't know, but she gotta make a hit. She gotta make songs. I'm excited. We gonna see where the future plays out.
I'm excited. And again, congratulations to
Pinky. Another fact, I don't know if you have a next segment, but Baltimore Boomin'. Shout out to Baltimore Boomin'. I sure at you. He said he's gonna make his comeback on the blog scene. And I don't know if you're aware of the whole Baltimore Boomin' shit. That's a self-made dude right there, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. Like I feel like real shit. Like early predecessor DMV mixtape DJs, he was really kind of like that push in like a club mid-Atlantic scene, bro. So like as far as marketing concerns, he's the GOAT in the mid-Atlantic. He's one of the GOATs. So the fact that he's making his return, trying to push artists. I mean, of course he's going to probably focus on Baltimore, but I'm definitely looking forward to that. So yeah, like Mercedes said, there's going to be a lot of shit in the works. Honestly, for the whole mid-Atlantic, like DMV aside, that's why I push this mid-Atlantic thing, because truth be told, it's just like this shit's so mass. It's just another coast, another culture, another slang. Motherfuckers, it's almost like we're like the Trump card and nobody knows it.
Yeah,
we the Trump cards. Like I could go to any place, but motherfuckers still can't get us. And I feel like we gotta get that shit on lock. Like anybody in the mid-Atlantic, hell, even DV.
Yeah. I really am in, like, I feel like the culture is shifting, even though it's fucking crazy as shit out here right now. I feel like the culture is shifting as far as the music scene. Like, niggas is trying to do music for real.
Yo, I was scrolling. I followed DMV Hoods and News, right? And I seen this nigga, I don't know, or VA Hoods and News, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if y'all seen this shit, but what do y'all think about this? I seen this nigga. It's this black dude from Baltimore, and this nigga rapping or whatever. And I'm guessing this nigga faked his chain snatching. And,
oh yeah, I heard about that.
Now,
Rhino, yeah.
And yeah, okay, that's his name, yeah. And then
Rhino, yeah.
Then just yesterday, the niggas is saying he dead, but now like niggas don't believe he's dead because like 2 days later, nigga be getting found out he's not dead or not fucking, his chain never got snatched. He don't got no fucking ops or all that shit. You know what I'm saying? What do you think about that? The nigga, because I see a lot of people saying he a genius because he found a way to make motherfuckers, look at me, bring it into a conversation.
He a genius.
I
Okay,
ain't
I'm
gonna say
like,
all that,
what? I'm
but
like,
people saying
show
he found a
me.
way to
I
make
don't
his,
know. I ain't been able to be on the internet today. So can somebody catch me up on what you
Okay.
talking about?
Yeah, is the artist named Runo Cuddy. I believe out Baltimore. He at first I guess he's using promo. He say he got his chain snatched. I say what what Chase Benjamin said. Uh what I guess he was saying that he got his chain snatched. I guess, but it was him that stole his own chain. I guess that's what
yeah,
happened.
I'm guessing that's what all the comments are saying. This nigga never got his fucking chain snatched.
Okay. Okay.
What?
Then I guess today or yesterday it was reported that he passed away, but that's another promo
And,
move, and they saying that
and
smart.
before, yeah, bro, and before he passed away, he put a post up saying, yeah, I knew that I basically did an experiment and I was right. I got so much more views off of the negativity. He was
Hey,
like
you
some
know
shit
what's
in his story.
funny? My boy, one of my African homies showed an artist in Morocco did the same shit.
That's a good
Like,
question.
faked his death, get shot and
Appreciate
everything.
it.
Like, dog, like he filmed his own funeral, family's crying. I told him, it's like, yo, are you serious? He did this? I was like, bruh, yeah, you're not wrong. Niggas is really doing that shit. Good marketing, in my opinion.
Bro, it made
You
me
said
say, hey,
good
what do y'all
marketing.
think?
Hey, what did Jada Kidd says? Dead rappers get better promotion.
Bro.
Jada Kidd
That is
prophesized
fucking
this shit.
crazy. So what happens when he really dies? Everybody's gonna be.
No, but that I think, oh man, if you're gonna go in that rabbit hole, bruh,
That's the
like
6ix9ine
Yeah,
jump. That's
that's
the early
that's
6ix9ine
a whole
rabbit
different route.
hole. Everybody like, is he gonna die or is he gonna live?
Yeah,
Is any of this shit real?
that rabbit
Is it
hole.
fake? You know?
it's gonna keep putting people in that spec. It's like a book gang. You know what I mean? Like you don't never know what you're gonna end up doing. You know what I mean?
I'm
It's
glad
the
he's
fact,
doing it and
but
I ain't doing it. I'm
it's the
definitely about
fact
to
that you
watch.
said Boom Gang, and he out here
Okay.
that switched his name and all this whole time, doing following Christianity at this point and beating the Pope out of Whoa Vicky. God damn, poor baby.
But
Oh,
but I mean, it takes a lot of convincing. But then if it really reached the masses, then and you know how the internet to turn that shit into the shit not even gonna go well.
oh shit. Damn. I
Yeah.
mean,
That's that
what
slippery
niggas
slope
would do for
shit.
clout?
But I mean, you said what?
I said what niggas would do for clout.
Is the cloud gonna boost the music though? I mean, is he really an
I
artist? Like,
can't
is
tell
he
you
a
that, man.
comedian? Like, what is he?
That's one of those chicken and the egg shits. You know what I'm saying? I don't even, I can't even rap my. You know the funny thing, how I feel like even the type of music I make, and people be like, man, you just make this music, all that stuff. Like, it's just one of those things where it's like, in my headspace, I can't put myself in that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's how I feel with certain situations. I can't put my head in that. I would have never said to myself, you know what work? Killing myself. Like, I can't put myself. If that was his headspace, that was that nigga's headspace. And mind you, it's Baltimore. Like I'm not gonna question the shit what goes in these niggas' mind. I'm not gonna
All right, check
question
this
the
out. Check this out.
activities
All right,
these
so
niggas was gonna do.
but
Nah, for
what if you looking at it like, hey, my career basically dead anyway. What the fuck is my loss? To tell everybody I
Now,
died.
if
What the
you
fuck is the
take
loss?
this down and
He said
said
kamikaze that
it's
bitch.
the face that he made and said my career is dead already, like the fuck
The
out of
niggas
here. That's all
he's trying to
fucking stupid.
revive
That shit was just
before he
hilarious.
died for real. Like
I'm
this shit that
done. He's
So he
trying to
like
figure
bro,
said,
this out.
think about it.
shit, my career dead already. Like, damn, nigga, like,
Oh
damn. Is
shit.
What
it really
happens
that
when
bad out here
a
for rappers that you gotta
rapper
stake your
streams
own?
go through the roof when he died?
I mean, damn, bro.
I
Like,
mean,
Damn, it's that
usually you're
bad
making
that you
kind of
gotta
payments already, right?
die
but
intentionally?
no, my nigga, real shit. I'd rather get a life insurance policy and fake my death. At
All
least
right,
I get some money.
okay.
Straight
check
up.
this out. Check this out. Am I crazy? Because I was planning to like sleep. When I was years ago, I was in Georgia, and I was in like in the areas where like what is it, Street Exec Studios, Patchwork Studios, a whole bunch of studios, and I was trying to get my motherfucking license so I can get a car and fucking like sleep and live in front of them fucking joints, them studios, so that I can run into 2 Chainz, run into T.I., Gucci Mane, or in either use my little money to get the studio time or get fucking banned from the studio, arrested and kicked the fuck out. At least they gonna know my name. I feel like that's almost Crash Out-ish too, bro. I was kind of like, but this nigga to actually die and pay to promote it is that might be a next level. That might be a little bit. That might be a little bit like
he actually died. Like he didn't actually die, but like nigga, that'd be some shit. He actually died and came back. Like the fuck? That put him shit in the game. Kind of
I'm like,
shit that is.
if that was happening, I'm like, I say,
if
Gus
it's
G,
ever
Davey
that
Hoods lose.
bad, if it's ever that bad, like, please stop rapping. Go to school, get a job, go to therapy, like, nigga, like, get some fucking help.
Yeah, no,
reality.
reality.
Dr. Phil,
Get you some
find
reality.
Ayana, something. You need some fucking help, okay? You don't need to be fucking rapping.
Hey, is that worse than giving like going to McDonald's and finding a homeless person and paying for their food and recording it?
Yeah, that's wild as hell too. That's what clout.
Which one's worse?
That's clout chasing though.
Which one worse though? At least the nigga ain't saying I died. Bro, that's crazy. Nigga can't even be active on his Instagram and shit because niggas gonna realize the nigga ain't dead and shit. Like, bro, what you doing?
I mean, okay, I don't even know how to even explain this part because I almost feel like what I'm gonna use is typical for someone like that to think like that. Because let's be honest, like I don't know that man's occupation, but you know, from the lyrics and the rhymes and everything, I'll assume he's active in the streets. And I could also assume that he probably has bumped head with a lot of people that probably don't like him. And I'm also
really does have ops.
Exactly.
He probably really.
I'm also assume that at some point, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of like, that's the sad thing about when niggas chase clout. They don't understand the characteristic flaws of themselves to understand why it doesn't work. Like, even in a genuine aspect. Like, how many bridges could you... Think about it. If you burn so many bridges, you think not one motherfucker is going to go to the internet and tell it?
Yeah.
Even I got a motherfucker experience my business with the internet. The fuck?
Listen,
it's the internet. So it's like...
no way you're not going to be the villain in somebody's story.
So it's like... I feel like that's the sad part, like what me and Mercedes talk about, is that soft skills. Because real shit, it's almost like there's like this sense of buffoonery within the game. Like niggas want the glory, but don't have the professionalism. And that's the part that behooves me. Like, you think this shit really just comes and falls and wipe your ass. Even if you want to be conspiracy and say, you know, like, be controversial shit. Like, I don't know. Even if you want to go that route, the whole kicker is if you don't have a base following to start with, how the fuck do you think you're going to... Like, it's almost like they already set themselves up and then they have to be desperate. Yes, like you said, it's a desperate move. I agree with that. That was desperate as fuck.
But
I feel that was desperate as fuck. Like, think about it.
But
and he's young.
What's
like,
desperate?
Come on, man, rappers that don't even touch their real break till like 35, 36, bro. Rick Ross said he didn't even touch his real paper until like he was near 40.
Yeah, I mean, so I guess we kind of agreed that the nigga could have waited at least 5 years to do this.
I mean, but that's
try to get some real shit.
It's like when you know you're not professionalism, you will do whatever it takes.
Wait, Maybach, what you gotta say?
I just think I'm like, is it that serious? It's like today's climate, bro. Like, clout is like we've been saying this shit for years. It's been studies about it now, so there's literal statistics. Like, this internet shit is fucking crazy, bro. Like, I ain't seen this shit and just to hear y'all talk about it, I'm glad I ain't seen this shit. Cause I'm not trying to rack my brain with this man's foolishness, okay? Like, what the
Hey,
fuck
he was
is going
smacking the
on?
camera with money and shit.
Huh?
The dude was like smacking the camera with money and shit. Talking about get off this fucking app. Golly.
I mean,
Foolishness.
what? So, but then again, like, I mean, what if it's just not his fault though? What if the audience the culture that we have now, that's what they crave? They crave.
That's the chicken and the egg shit. That's why I don't
Yeah,
like to
like,
go in that
okay,
rabbit
so
hole.
I
That's
don't
the
want to
chicken
watch
and the
this
egg. I don't
foolishness
know.
that is designated for niggers. Fuck you talking about, nigga? It ain't even designated for niggas. Nigga. You gonna
I
shoot
guess
straight to that? That shit is
question
not
is,
entertainment for niggas. Like, nigga, you gonna fake your own death to get more rap streams, nigga? Like, what? Like, nigga,
do we agree? Did
how about
somebody?
we just don't listen? Like, that shit is lame as fuck. Like, I hope that that's not what he did, but. If he did, that just shows a lot about the climate of today's society. It's fucking sad.
Yeah, that's all.
I mean, it's the same thing as you have this YouTuber exposing everybody as being rats and get that paperwork all over line, exposing them left and right.
No,
Hey, hey,
I feel
That's
like
not cloud
that's a
hey.
little
chasing.
different.
No.
That's not
It
cloud
is. I
chasing.
agree on that.
No,
Like,
I feel like yes, it is cloud chasing, but I feel like that shit is a little different.
I feel
Nigga,
like that's
we want to know who the rats is, bitch. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. That's
that's
the type.
somewhat true.
that
Ish.
I disagree there because I don't want to know shit about no rats because guess what? Listen, what's the point of me
What
knowing
if
about a
it's a
nigga that
rat in
got
your
you?
camp? What if
This
it's a
nigga is
rat in
one
the
nigga in
camp?
everybody else's business. One nigga in everybody's business is never a good nigga. Is that true or not? For a nigga to know a nigga, everybody dirty. That's a nigga that's
Look
dirty
at
as
Bruce.
fuck.
He the double corner and shit. He's
Yeah,
like,
bro,
yes.
this nigga, I bet you there's paperwork on that nigga somewhere.
His smile says it all.
Hey, nigga, I'm
He's
just
like, yes.
nigga.
We want the
I'm
tea.
off
We
to
want
this
the
No,
tea.
nigga.
We want the
I
tea.
want to know it. I
But
want
don't.
to know if it's a rat in the camp next to mine, and my homeboy served this nigga, and he come back to me after he drive to my house. No, nigga, you can't even come over here because you
okay,
fuck
These
with
older
rats.
niggas is already established, like rappers is like got names though. So all he's doing for real is just fucking up black businesses.
like all we can agree is the
guess.
internet
Yeah, we
truly
want the
does
tea, but guess
do
what? I want my
fuck
tea
shit.
organically. I don't want that. I don't want a nigga going searching for the tea.
Yeah, no,
I like when
hell
shit just
no.
pop up on
Oh
the surface.
shit.
Give
I
me
like
the
when shit.
list. If that's the case,
I,
put that motherfucker on the. Put it up. Put it up. Put it up. I want to see
understand.
it.
I don't understand. I mean, before there was a 6ix9ine. Well, we knew about other rats, but we didn't care about them. We know
No, we just didn't know who they was. Now that's the difference.
no. We knew who they was. We knew T.I. was one. We knew
niggas
he was on
been
Crime
saying T.I.
Stoppers. We knew
Was on
Gunner. We knew
TRS
Gunner
about
was
that
one.
shit.
Gunner was on
Nigga,
Crime
people did care,
Stoppers.
nigga.
We had a couple
Probably
rats. We
care up
had a
here
couple
because
people in the industry.
y'all wasn't close to it. But niggas down Georgia, Florida, all that
Yeah,
shit, they was on
T.I. had to
TI
have
fast,
paperwork
bro.
party.
That whole little area. Nah,
Paperwork
nigga,
part.
he could come up here and do business to New York because y'all like, all right, nigga, you Atlanta nigga, that ain't got shit to do with me up here, nigga. Like, nigga, but down there, niggas was not fucking with him.
Oh man.
I think another thing is
I don't know
niggas is
about no
literally seeing
T.I.
paperwork today.
concerts in Florida, nigga. I ain't heard of it.
If,
Nigga, but Bootsy,
if,
nigga, is love down Florida.
hey, bro,
Webby is love down Florida.
shit is different when that paperwork come out.
Yeah,
It's different.
hey, dude.
Niggas see
But
the
when I
paperwork.
be hearing
That
about
shit make
paperwork
it so
about people,
real.
I be like, yo,
Hey,
what the
bro,
fuck?
niggas is
Like,
out here fighting fake paperwork.
Niggas like even with Melly when he basically snitched on himself. They talk about some niggas was going in on the blogs down Florida. I be watching all that shit. Niggas was on his ass. Nigga, why is he cooperating with the police? Nigga, he's fucking 16 years old. No, 15, I think.
I think I saw that video.
Like,
He was
and
like
he was
being interrogated.
he was telling on himself.
Affidavit.
I don't even
Who
know.
would have thought?
What's the
This was the
definition of a
shooting.
rat or
This was the
snitch,
shooting
man?
that he had.
Y'all pick
This
and
was the
choose.
shooting
Y'all
that
pick
he
and
had
choose
that was
who a
at
rat, who a
school.
snitch.
This is the
I mean,
shooting that he had that was at
okay.
school.
So can I interject on that? Because I will at least install this wisdom and principle. Every society, every club, even our own government, we all have a no treason policy. You know what I'm saying?
Like a blue
And if
line.
you think about treasonous acts, does include espionage and sharing information to potential people that want to, like, and if you think about it, that's every culture, anything you know of, it has that. There's a code. So I guess to a certain degree, this conversation is interesting because all we're playing is the greater or lesser of evils, or quote unquote.
Well, you saying,
Moral.
oh, what code you mean? It's no, that's the street code. There ain't no
But no,
code in the
but mind you,
in the
even in the
corporate. There
streets,
ain't
think
no
about
code in
it. But seriously,
corporate
think
and
about it.
government.
Even in the
No
streets,
code.
But it
there's
got
no snitching.
complicated when that paperwork started being shown on the internet because I think reality is the general idea is if me and you go and rob the bank and I get away and you don't, if you fucking say anything about me being involved, then you were snitching because you decided to go rob the bank just like I did it.
Yep.
I just happened to get away and you didn't. Shit just didn't fall the way it was supposed to on your end and it worked out for me. Now that's snitching if you fuck up the nigga that got away. That's you know what I'm saying. Now if niggas is both we all locked up and you playing and you saying, hey, me and this nigga was in the car and the shit wasn't mine. Y'all can assume who you want. That's fucking snitching to me too. But that's more along the paperwork shit. You know what I'm saying? That's where niggas like to blur the lines. No,
I mean,
that's not
even if
straight
you
up.
said like if it's the streets and there's no moral and quote unquote no honor amongst thieves, then I guess the real question should be like how low you think it will go. Because mind you, I think to your point, there's probably no end to it, which I could kind of agree. But at the same time, if you think about it, that's why, in my opinion, like it's actually funny because I'll play a devil's advocate to your devil's advocate because I'll even say this: as much as I hate snitch culture, to a certain degree, I hate the fact that we undoubtedly know there are fucked up niggas that are killing innocent people and we don't say shit and we don't hold them accountable and we literally left them off the hook. At what point do we say, yo, this no snitch culture is fucking us up? And that's all nobody's talking about now.
Ain't it already hard enough to make it in this industry? And now we got another gate we got to jump over and make sure you can't even come up being an innocent kid. Your mama can't die in front of you. Your daddy can't die in front of you. No, you can't see nothing. You can't see nothing, but you got to be in the streets as a kid. Because guess what? They don't want no niggas. They shitting on the 30-year-olds, the 25-year-olds. Damn near 25, they'll shit on you for being that old.
Hey, it's
They
not
want
my fault.
you.
Y'all give the power to that guy who be exposing the snitches. I mean, y'all give y'all give him the views, y'all give him the clout, y'all give him the applaud.
Real shit.
But I mean, then again, I mean, that's what y'all just pick and choose. It's just a pick and choose culture. I mean, y'all grow.
I think it's very informative when you kind of think about it too, because it's like I guess it's one of those things where like I don't know, like I was saying earlier, if I'm ever in those conversations, I know I'm doing something right. You know what I'm saying? And mind you, the only reason I say that is because as far as like if I'm in the shit, put it like this way, I think half the time most of these niggas are dumbass criminals. So I'm not gonna hold you. They should really pack their bags and being criminals. Cause I guess to your extent, Roots, it's like, yeah, there's no more. But if you think about it, there's no more because they don't know what the fuck they're doing. This is more trendy to them. This is what the internet, I feel, really did for the sense of clout. Because there's no seriousness to this. It's like niggas would do it, get caught, and be like, what the fuck? Like, what's going on in my life? Nigga, you know what the fuck you just did. You know what I'm saying? It's like, no really forethought of things. So I never really took people that did stupid shit serious. Like, I treat the shit they do serious, but I don't treat them as the individual serious. Because honestly, in their heart, and that's what I'm saying, maybe it's just a generational shit. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I give them their grace in the end because this is all new to everybody.
At this point, you don't even know if niggas got control of themselves.
Exactly, bro. Like real shit. Like so, it's almost like we're just getting used to this new wave of people response to shit. You know what I'm saying? Their perceptions to shit, and I mean, it is what it is. That's why, to a certain degree, we all count it as. You know how like we even make morbid jokes about shit, like the submarine. Yeah. We laughing about this shit, bro. People's lives that were lost, but we laughing about this shit because in the forethought, we understand the silliness of it. We understood, like, and maybe that's just our generation because we also, truth be told, to Mercedes says, we all got PTSD to a certain degree, bro. We fucked up. We fucked up. Like, some people embrace it better. Some people display it. I don't know, man. Like,
there's so much misinformation out there that
hell yeah.
I can understand why niggas be out here fucked up. I understand why niggas is fucked up, but I'm just blessed to feel like to be aware gives me multiple times better chances of being successful out here because it's niggas that ain't aware that they fucked up. It ain't shit you can say to them to make them aware. Niggas gotta die. Some niggas gotta die to learn. Like
Umar Johnson.
It's fucked up, but that's really the truth, right? Niggas is hard-headed like that.
Yeah, they are, bro. And it's the balance of life. So I just feel like at least if there's negative, we try to do positive because you know that's the way it should be, man. Like, and if anything, man, like even to the IUKs and all that stuff that you know, like, cause like you said, Boots, man, like he ain't wrong, but it's like sometimes it ain't about like it was that Rick and Morty episode. I forgot what the fuck it was about, like the Space Force or whatnot. But Morty said some deep shit. It's like it's not about you being right. It's about we just don't want to give you the satisfaction of it. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's really what it is. It's like, okay, you could be right, but I'm not giving you that satisfaction because that's not what we're aiming for. You can be right in a whole lot of things, but that doesn't mean that's not what people want.
So tying it back to the dude from Baltimore, if there's a group of people that say, "Hey, bro, I know you from doing this, but when I checked out your song, I fuck with it. So I'm gonna follow you. Just keep giving me good music." Do you feel like that guy can see the silver lining in it and he won't feel like he made a bad decision? I can understand him because he found the people that he satisfied somebody somehow. He had to get to them. Are they satisfied?
I'm sure at
if
this
they
point.
Continue to listen.
I mean, you know, it's funny you say continue to listen because for a dead man.
That's another one, right? Like, are y'all still following the page? I don't know what's up with that. I don't know if I do, but I hope I don't. I don't follow niggas after they dead and shit like that.
I would make fun of him like shit on that joke. And like, you know, you're like the first zombie rapper in these streets. Like, you just rapping. And
this nigga died before he got big. And he just dropped that from the afterlife.
On his ass. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. He gonna get Joan on. Like, you is not gonna get away from this Jonan, but you're right. Like, in terms of this field, I can't judge what another person does for the clout versus another mother. Matter of fact, there's another Baltimore rapper who apparently shot a video at the courthouse or scene of his actual like court case of an attempted murder.
Was that the Troy Ave joint where he was outside the joint?
No, it was another Baltimore rapper. I don't know. It was like on I follow the Baltimore page too, but it's like another nigga like that.
Instead of saying clout, make a connection to an audience. Do you think that he did that? Potentially. Of course, clout is a come and go thing, but a connection. Like the nigga, I've seen them niggas posted, this nigga's dead. And then the next slide was nothing but music videos. So he obviously, he want people to say, look at the slide and then, hey, fuck with the song. Do you fuck with the song? Or you fuck with the song, fuck with me. And then in 10 days, I'm going to come back from the dead and be your favorite rapper from Baltimore. I'm guessing that's his goal. But for the people that are like us that can say, oh, well, that's what the nigga did. I mean, that's a little wild. But looking past that, is the product good? Look at Gunna. He just fucking niggas is trying to say he beating the snitch rumors. He's like Rocky right now, fighting the shit out of these shit. Fuck
But
you mean?
but
Like,
you
you know
ain't
what I'm
gonna
saying? He's
build
fighting.
a fan base. You ain't gonna build a fan base in 2-3 days.
That's why I feel like that's why they posted the music videos. That's why I say you can't do some shit like that and then not stand on it and follow up. You gotta make sure you feed
Especially
them.
that. Like,
You gonna start a fire, nigga, you better feed that motherfucker
yeah.
continuously. Cause otherwise I feel like that's where everybody's saying, nigga, the downside is pretty fucked up. Niggas gonna be like, ain't you the nigga that died?
You really want me to die? You really want me to die? Do a backflip.
Crazy, right?
And then death ain't nothing to joke about. So like,
Which
it's a
is
lot of
fucked
people who
up
gonna
that we
turn away.
are,
I'll fight you.
because that's how PTSD we are. Think about it. The fact that he thought about this in the first place. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
we fucked up, bro. We
yeah.
fucked up.
Like, it's just like, man, and to everybody watching the podcast, man, like, trust me, like, sometimes we gotta laugh through fucked up shit. Mercedes can tell you shit. Boy, you gotta laugh through some fucked up shit in life, man, because, you know, like, life is interesting, and at least, you know, we want to be positive, and in light of all the BS, and we'll criticize it, because, you know, fuck that shit. We're gonna speak up about shit.
Hey,
Instagram. That's a good segment. I saw another thing on Twitter, and it was a Virginia, like a resident. He was talking about go-go, and he was saying how much he doesn't like it. You saw it?
Yeah, and he was like, and I'm from Virginia.
Yeah, exactly. And yo, everyone in the DC jump is going on him. Now, I only put it this in, and I ain't gonna hold you. It was like, I go like a trigger man. I was saying, I'll put, if y'all DC PG people put this energy towards stopping these shootings and having these babies and innocent people die, then maybe I can feel some type of way for your best. Because it's like, I don't know, like, even Mercedes, like, when you went to the Made in DMV conference, talking about the whole aspect of go-go, that's all it triggered to me. You know what I'm saying? When he brought that up and everyone defending it and, like, bashing him. Because it's like, it's not even about the music. You know what I'm saying? Music-wise, I'll listen, you know what I'm saying? Or live-wise. But it's deeper than the music. Like, I got trauma over some go-go's. You know what I'm saying?
You think we more in defense for shit instead of in offense for shit for our area? We don't push something as hard as we defend something.
Damn.
That's a good point.
Damn.
That's a good point right there.
Niggas better not say nothing about
my God, that was
go-go.
deep. Yo, that was
But
deep.
look at what, like, bro,
Damn.
and that makes me want to bring up the Wale situation where they trying to shit on Wale, but I see a lot of people in defense of Wale. We be defending Wale. And
That's something that they brought up Wale in the Made in DMV conference. So, keep going.
Damn. But Booch, I want you to answer that, because I ain't gonna hold you. I don't even know that answer yet. Are we more offense or defense? I want you to answer that, man. I want to know what your main is. I'm picking your main for the day.
I'll agree with him. We are a defensive culture.
Okay.
Anything DC wise,
the Redskins got a better defense than they got offense.
Maryland wise, we most definitely stamp hard on it. We most definitely defend it with all the knowledge we have and know. But when it comes to like really pushing our artists to great heights, I don't think we do the greatest push. I mean, like, then again, I know we talking at the other podcast that we might not even have those type of numbers to be pushed. But if we're combining the whole DMV area, I believe we do have the numbers to push an artist to superstardom. We done it with a lot of people. We done it with Fat Trail. We done it with Shot Glizzy. We done it with No Savage. And who else been popping? Light Show, you know, things like that. But yeah, we more defensive, man. We're never on the offense. We always because at the end, one thing about me is one thing I hate about what we do is we let other artists come to our city and pack out our shows and leave out of here with the bread. Like I'm like, yo, the bread these people coming at in our city, they should be going to the local artists like that's actually making noise, like they actually got a fan
Niggas
base.
be acting right. Niggas be acting civilized and shit. Niggas be coming in. Don't be no killing. Nigga, as soon as we come together with our artists, niggas is killing each other. That shit is crazy.
Yeah, it make no type of sense. I mean, I know it was an era when
Somebody else can come out here. Niggas gonna make it home.
right. And I mean shit.
Now let's taking it to the music though. I got a couple questions. Do you think that our sound even blends with the industry? Because that could be an issue, right? If you
We don't
can't
need
even
to.
blend, like
Man,
you don't even have
man, I ain't
contracts,
gonna lie, man.
great, but
I ain't gonna lie, man. I was okay. So after so today I took my baby to the dinosaur immersive. That shit was lit. And then I went to listening session with Big Flock. The shit that Big Flock got coming out is very much so can appeal to the masses.
Okay.
That shit that I heard today, very much so that. It's the beats. It's the beats. When niggas have to actually, it's the fact that everybody thinks that they can punch in, punch out at the same level as Big Flock.
So from your experience, you think that it's more the production side that need to kind of get more blended.
It's the production side because they're basically giving y'all these simple ass beats, but that's the beats that y'all are requesting. So it's like,
I think I agree with you.
Instead of saying no, I'm not gonna make these beats. So y'all will actually have to bring some complexity to the flow. They are putting beats that are very simple, like pocket, like a go-go beat. I mean, exactly like a go-go beat. But in the same breath is that they think that everybody thinks that they can punch in and punch out at the same level as Big Flock and be able to say some shit that sounds good. That's the shit that's happening on the artist end. Niggas need to start writing. Niggas think that going in the studio and being able to make a song in 15 minutes yes, that is a good thing. But if the song is trash, what the fuck does that mean? I'd rather you take an hour and get me a hit than 15 minutes and the shit is okay. Another beat wasted.
I noticed that it kind of made me feel like those early years where everybody was able to get auto-tune, and before everybody like calmed down with it, it was a lot of mayhem and chaos, and it was hard to like a nigga that had auto-tune because you can't. When Wayne first had touched auto-tune, sometimes I don't understand him, so I'm thinking maybe it takes some time for artists to grow up and fit into that.
Only thing that people need to do is if you go to a song, if you make a song in 15 minutes, go back, listen to it, and then make the song better. If you gonna do it that way, use that as a skeleton. Some shit that you said that's lit, go back in and fill the bars in better. Because it's like, even as a writer, like a real writer, when you writing a novel, you don't necessarily keep the first draft. Niggas like,
100%.
nigga, you are not Lil Wayne. Nigga, like, what the fuck? Right. Make sure the shit sound right.
Like you said, if you come in and do that joint in 15 minutes, the next session, come and give it another 15 minutes. At minimal, just listen to the joint for 15 minutes. You don't think you can do nothing to make it better?
You don't think you can, like, that's basically what it is. It's like, niggas is like, yeah, bro, that's good. But that's not the level that you could actually, if you actually went back, listened to it and been like, yeah, no, I could say this right here. That's going to size that bitch even better. Let me say this right here. Like, proofread it, nigga. That's how you can tell a lot of niggas ain't never been to school, bitch.
You heard that, nigga?
Proofread the
Your
shit,
song.
nigga.
You think niggas not checking themselves, or is the entourage not
niggas,
checking?
Niggas is literally, yeah, bruh. They listen to their fucking
Yes,
homeboys.
man. And
Yeah,
gaslighting,
bruh.
yes, man.
That shit
That's
hard,
the
bruh.
shit,
The
nigga.
whole time your
Oh, you
homeboy
fucked that
is
shit
a
up.
trash ass rapper. So you listening to a trash rapper sitting beside you, giving you compliments about the shit,
Hey,
and
fuck
then
that
you
shit podcast.
whole
We're not afraid
time
to tell what it
it
is.
might be better than his shit, but that is not the level. Go back, reread the shit, nigga. Like redo it, listen, hear it, listen to it over.
You know what I do?
There's
Look,
every bar that you said.
I'll be in the studio.
Every bar that you said on that motherfucker hit. Like, that's what you need to be. That's it. If niggas went back, if you like the difference is it's a girl that's from Ohio. I can't think of her name. I cannot think. It's like Miss Big Topic or something like that. She do drill rap, right? She has complex beats and she writes. And what she does is she'll get on live and she will just sit and listen to beats and be freestyling how these niggas be in the studio and be like, yeah, I like this beat. And then she'll go back and then replay the live, hear herself freestyling, and make this shit better. This bitch is hard as fuck. I don't know if y'all seen her. She the girl with the ponytail, with the Glock on her hip, and she was rapping. She was all over blogs. She with all the fucking tattoos and the fucking black and
Oh
white.
yeah, I seen it. I know you're talking about
Yeah,
now.
like
With the
she
ponytail.
literally, that's what she do. She literally just sit and beat shop all day, like just all day on live, and she just rap over it. And when she hit like a beat, she saves the live, and then she go back and listen to her freestyle and pick out some meat and potatoes out of that shit that sound hard, nigga.
Yeah.
Niggas is
Pull the hot shit out.
Pause. I don't know where you coming from there.
Yeah, we said.
Come on now.
Take the hot bars out of the skeleton and then put it into and build around those bars.
Yeah. Make some shit that make them shits harder. Like that's the easiest way to do the shit. If you're gonna be a freestyle punch in, punch out rapper, that's the easiest way to do it.
Make the sound and then
home.
fill in the blanks.
Freestyle. Boom. Okay, boom. That shit sound hard. I like it when I said this. All right, go in and write that shit.
Look.
It's so simple.
I'm about to say something controversial. You know, I ain't gonna like this, and I know niggas outside ain't gonna like this. But ever since drill, particularly a certain artist came out, that attitude that you was talking about, that whole 15 minutes just saying whatever the fuck, that's where it came from, bro. That's where it came from.
I'm trying to think of the artists you're talking about.
Think real hard. Which Chicago artist of drill would I be thinking of?
I mean, I know Dirk ass be saying what.
No, hell no.
Whoa, pause. Don't be throwing Dirk in there.
Dirk definitely.
If you listening, if you go in and listen to some of his songs, that shit be like.
Okay, I was talking about Keith. I'm not talking about Dirk.
I know you were talking about Keith. I knew you were talking about Keith, but I
wanted him to say it.
Why?
I
got no again, but
I love his music.
On Lemon and them. Kiki got balls, man.
Listen to bar words for word. You be like, what the fuck are you talking about right now?
I guess he referring to the simplicity.
Exactly. Look, I lived in Chicago, G. I lived in all that big.
Okay, what about 21 Savage?
I love 21 Savage.
That bridge,
like 21.
You know,
Savage got some. You know how simple 21 Savage bars be?
Ooh. Then you brought 21 Savage. No one's addressing the fact that this man was a whole UK Brit ass nigga this whole time.
Okay then. So
that's what I'm saying. Like this whole clout thing.
You talking about T. Keith? You got 21 Savage.
I was talking about simplicity of the mom style, not clout. I was just talking about the mom style.
No, same thing.
Mom style and clout.
I feel like they productions.
Well, actually, he's not too far fetched from that. I would just say the only reason there's a distinction between that is because it's like, how can I put this? That's what I'm saying. I lived in Chicago, so the only thing I could truly tell you at that moment, it was new. And mind you, Joe, truth be told, and I'm sorry, people. I know it's an argument. Even my Chicago people, I know, everyone in Lamron was doing that shit. I just feel that motherfucking King Louis was the original drill. He's the one that even said Illuminati. That's just me. But I mean, as far as drill rappers concerns, you know, let's just say he was the most knowing or knowledgeable. Like, niggas know of him. You get what I'm saying? That doesn't mean that's a good thing, but they know of him. So it's a lot easier to put him in that field. Hence,
I wanna say Bibby was there too. Bibby was. Bibby.
oh, that's some out east nigga shit, dog. Oh, that's different. Oh, no, that's that's scary. Fuck, I've been there. No, I'm good. Yeah, I'd rather be in O Block. I'm good. And you know, it's funny you mentioned about Bibby, because that, again, that's rhyme style. To me, and I'll have to discuss the whole Chicago thing. Because, again, that's the only reason why I said ever since he came out, everyone's doing that. Because, mind you, I have to look at it in this standpoint. On a cultural, impactful shit. You mentioned Chief Keef, he's the GOAT. I can respect that. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, do you know what the fuck goes on 63rd and MLK? Do you know the slang he's doing? Do you know why they say Lamron? That's normal spelled backwards. That's the name of the street on 6. And I can only break it down to you because when he talks, the slang, I get that. But no offense, other niggas don't. And no offense, other niggas are very impressionable, if that makes sense. So it's almost like they're going to follow a dude, and I promise you, if they really knew what was going on, they would be like, oh, no, I'm not going to be a part of that lifestyle. I promise you. I bet you a bottom dollar that half the things I feel niggas want to even say and rap like the nigga, they wouldn't if they was. And mind you, there are certain niggas that literally will go to O Block and cry in front of that shit, talking about this is the greatest shit ever. I see
a nigga giving tours of.
What the fuck? That's like me going to Compton with all red and blue, talking about, yeah, man, I feel like I'm a part of all the gangs. I'm one with y'all. Like, get the fuck out of here. There's certain things that is a mockery, at least in my opinion, at least a trend. Because if you put it like this way, if you know, you know. And there's no way in shape or form that you should think like, oh, I'm going to just spread this shit out. Like it's almost like when you know certain things about how streets work, you respect it. But it's another thing when the niggas want to emulate. And all I'm saying is ever since Chief Keef, a lot of niggas that have no idea what the fuck that shit is, want to emulate a lot of shit the nigga does. They want to emulate a lot of shit this nigga do, bro. And I'm saying that's not a really good thing, bro. Because I was there. I could have been one of these victims. It's not fun. Like, on that shit, yeah, it wasn't funny. But since he's such a cultural, impactful motherfucker, you should at least know what you're getting yourself into. That's why the whole time, like, even with all the gangbanging shit, I shouldn't even be knowing half this shit, and I do. That's the sad part. Like, it's like niggas want to be a part of something and not respect its history or know-how. So that's why it'd be, like, funny, like, I feel like with certain people, like, in the sense of the rhyme style and the laziness of it. Because it's almost asking myself, why are you rapping? Like, ever since the term DMV flow came out, I think the whole pondering scheme is, where did it truly originate from? And half of it could be, say, it was some Atlanta rappers, or we get it from an Atlanta type flow. Some it could be some type of drill stuff. But in the end of the day, think about it. But in the end of the day, it deviates from what we know, right? What do we grew up on? What the fuck we know? Why the fuck we caring about what Chicago niggas do now? There's a reason for it, right?
I think the DMV flow refers to the combination of is integrating elements of go-go into actually the song, like, and it's like the flow. Then that that part when you get the chopping, then that's that.
Oh, that I was thinking like the timbale part, but I can see it.
Yeah, so you know how is when you got the engineer putting the cuts in your vocals and stuff like that and the beat. And you know it makes that chop type element in the song where you start chopping to the song when you see the guys start dancing.
I can see that.
Dance flow. So I think that's where the DMV flow come from. But I don't know who started it, but I feel like that's our flow. I feel like that's how that's the new element of go-go to us.
You think it's kind of rooted in
I've been
production?
asking that question because ever since the Hood Pablo Wands and like performance and all that stuff, it's always been in the guys. And mind you, like rest in peace Gunu, like he's also a very impactful force in this shit too.
Right.
Like real
Right.
shit. Like yo, rest in peace Gunu. Like that I don't give a fuck if niggas call him trash.
Maryland.
Think about it like this. As much as you talk about Chief Keef, I think that's all Chief Keef on in a sense of that flow and impact to street shit. That was Gunu, bro. Real shit. Real shit. Gunu had that same appeal as far as like, what the fuck? This is out of pocket new.
Right.
Like yeah, that's who I feel. And to me, I could be pragmatic and say that might not be a good thing too. But in the end of the day, it happened. And
you said well, because I don't want to say because Gunu, I don't know, because that's not all that same area. Because I know Big Flock too, because Big Flock been around.
Something about Gunu's joint was distinctive, and you gotta admit that.
Big Flock flow distinctive too. Yeah,
I don't know. Something about Gunu.
Big Flock flow distinctive. Like I ain't gonna.
I mean, Big Flock
even though
is
I got
in
my
opinion, he
feelings
can
about
spit.
Big Flock. Even though I got my personal feelings about Big Flock,
no, I think
Big Flock
Big
flow is just like
no question.
Yeah, is that like you know when Big Flock get on the song, you know that's a Big Flock.
Yeah, that motherfucker. Yeah, that nigga.
Yeah, I just feel like Big Flock's a spitter. Like he can spit. Like
yeah, he's a
Gunu just had a cadence and a style. Like
okay,
I don't know. Maybe it's hard to explain it, but it's like that's the way I just look at in the way like you said how you look at Chief Keef. Because like I said, I look at King Louis as bigger than Chief Keef. Like nigga, that's the motherfucking spitter of Jew. Get what I'm saying? So that's what when you mention Big Flock.
More of a mainstream rapper. Like he's mainstream. Like he don't have no straight DMV flow.
And that's I'm gonna play devil advocate, but I feel like you saying mainstream is kind of overrated though. I feel like
I'm just saying if we want to talk about what a DMV flow, we talking about a DMV flow. Like he has a more of a what we hear on the radio type of cadence.
Yeah, right. Yeah, and he do
That's
have songs.
All I'm saying. It's not a mainstream. I'm like.
I think we looking for like more like that street polish, like real high class street polish, that quality street shit to make you feel like it's a banger, but it might not be making my way downtown. You know, some fucking bubblegum ass shit for real. But it's like, yeah, this shit is still connected to the street, but it's like, for example, I seen Tony Yayo, he gave a good example to a Nori, like, what, that Nori song, what,
Mm-hmm.
He gave a lot, it was still street, but it went to the top like a fucking mainstream song.
Yeah.
But the song gotta be street for it to be, popping.
I guess it depends on the artist, like real shit. I mean,
I feel
like
Gold Link gonna go with that song gonna go, that fucking crew song gonna go without Shy Glizzy.
Damn. I don't know why
bro.
I don't know why you said that. God, you should hold off.
And I fuck with this shit.
Damn.
I fuck with the song.
There's
I
a
fuck
truth
with
to
Brent
it.
too.
There's a truth to it. There really is. And like,
Wait.
Radio fucking
Wait.
I
want to hear Maybach. I want to hear Maybach.
Shagrizzy stamped that shit. Shagrizzy made that shit the roughness of it that we expected. Like we wasn't gonna sit there and listen to that shit. We wasn't gonna listen to that. Like,
gave me that street appeal, bro.
It's the street element that made that shit Grammy nominated. Like it is what it is.
Okay, but what? So okay, explain Corday situation.
What's Corday's situation?
He had this hitting like that.
I mean, Corday was on the
that joint with Juice WRLD
didn't Corday get a Grammy?
It don't get niggas like it get the lyrics just like that's niggas that got bars. But it don't got the niggas out in the streets like nigga I'm banging that Corday. Nigga.
I mean, but Corday was on the charts. He was on the chart. He was nominated. So
that's great. But Corday don't give off that. I'm saying we talking about street rappers right now. Big Flock is he more of a street rapper than a Corday is? Because Corday don't give me no type of street.
I mean, but
It's been no type
but
of sheet for
so
me.
you mean
This man
Corday?
just took,
So
He got
this
hit.
Corday
man
I
means
just
mean, he
took
might.
his whole gangster card. He says,
I'm not trying to say he ain't nothing like that. I'm
I'm
just
just
saying that
joking.
he
I'm just
don't give
joking.
off
I
His
that. He
whole
just
not
thought
gangster
selling
the
that.
car.
introduction was just
He
funny as
he not selling that.
That nigga said take his whole
It was
gangster
just
car.
that
That's
nigga
not a
ain't
part
got
of his
no
Oh,
image.
image.
I'm
So that
done.
nigga don't really got
Congratulations
YSL's after
to him. I think
you
they
he
just
just
now.
moved
he just had
up.
his kid. He just
They
had a
after
kid and
you,
shit.
Case.
Congratulations.
YSL's coming after you.
It's
Who
the
said
big
my gangster?
me. This nigga said this
Oh,
nigga has no stripes. Ah, that shit is hilarious.
actually, Boots, you know the funny thing about it is because I'm going to interject with this, and this is actually going to go towards Suki. It's a little interjection, but it's not. So, mind you, we heard about what happened and what YK did to Suki, like he like whooped on her and she didn't like it and whatnot, and she also had an interview with like this one pimp talking about like yeah, you need a pimp in your life. I'm gonna smack that ass, all that stuff, and she felt comfortable. But mind you, this is the same woman that promotes this very vulgar promiscuity. And the only reason I bring it up is because someone has to test you. That's just the way of life. So to answer, I guess, to the sense of Brute, do you need street music? Well, if you claim you're a street nigga, yeah. Someone's gonna test that shit. Come on, man. Shy Glizzy got chain snatching Memphis, and he made a song, the Cut It remix, that we sing to this day up in any club. That was a response. Same Shy Glizzy that shot at Chief Keef's tour bus when that shit was going down after Russian roulette. He had many times that he had to prove his
I
street
mean, but
shit.
that's the thing. Why do we gotta be so
We
street
don't
to get a
actually.
hit?
That's why I said it depends on the artist. Because I think to your sense with
I
Corday,
mean, whether the
he
artist
is a good track.
whether the
Like Logic,
street
like
artist, why does that even matter though? Why does it matter?
I think to a certain degree you agree,
It
but
just
like
depends on what genre the dude trying to be in.
because like for
Because
instance,
for real, we
J.
not
Cole
worried
song,
about Lil Uzi Vert being street. We do
Yes, you
not care.
guys do be worried about Lil Uzi Vert being
No, we do not. This man be wearing purses, dresses. We do not
and y'all
give a fuck.
Hey,
don't question
Niggas,
but y'all don't
this
still
man
question his
just ain't.
streetness.
This
I don't even
They
man
don't.
just
care at this point. I'm
Hey,
gonna
you
be
know,
real.
Philly don't play with
saying
Uzi.
that he's
You
saying
know,
it now. What is it like?
Philly don't
Lucy
play
or
with
something?
Uzi.
hey,
They
Nancy or
said
most
Uzi
something?
like that. They said if Philly don't play with Uzi, they be like he be doing all that. But they say Uzi a
if
gangster for real.
you don't gotta sell it to
You
be.
don't have to sell it.
MC
That's what I'm saying.
Hammer,
Like
MC
everybody
Hammer,
doesn't.
biggest gangster. Oh, they fear MC Hammer. Oh, dude,
That's what
Nah,
I'm saying.
they
Like
fear
Hammer
no,
Watts.
MC
that's
Hammer.
if that's what you're
Oh
pushing
shit.
in your music and stuff. Like that's what you pushing in your music.
Yeah,
If that's what
and that's what's
lifestyle
funny
you.
because it's like MC Hammer doesn't. I haven't heard no gangster shit from MC Hammer, and this man literally has the hitters, like they
Okay, yeah.
will, like yo,
It's MC Hammer for me. He
We talk
said,
about
"Mama
no,
MC
said
Hammer.
that
knock
is
you out."
serious. He really
No,
is.
you know,
Yo, he's
Fat Joe had
scary.
them
Like
hitters too. Fat Joe.
I mean, but Fat Joe, you know what's funny? You said Fat Joe. One, since I'm a boom bap ass nigga, I think the fact that Fat Joe is still one of the top greats, revelants of hip hop gives me hope in the music I make. Real shit. Because it's like, I just think of DITC, and I know people know Terror Squad, right? But, that's like quote unquote the subsidiary. But if you know what DITC means like that, like I feel like as a hip hopper, like boom bapper, yeah, like, and it's funny you mentioned Fat Joe's because he's very open about his lifestyle. He just like spit it on some Diamond D, Lord Finesse beats. You know what I'm saying? He always was selling shit. Like he never stopped. Like, and I think that's just the beauty about music, bro. Like Boots. I think the truth is, man, it's like there's 8 billion people. Like, think about it. Uzi can have a pink diamond and purse and be a gangster, and yet the nigga that talks the street shit. Who's that one nigga? Lil Tecca. That Genius joke was beautiful. Remember that Genius interview?
Like,
He was like, I got wide, I got Joe. He's like, I'll do that.
every time he said some shit, he was capping about it.
He was an
Hey, shout
open
out.
crowd capper emitter.
Hey, but look at him. Hey, maybe the nigga from Baltimore saw that. He was like, yo, I got an idea. I'm about to top this.
Like, but this is a combination variant type shit, dog. There's too many variations to this shit, dog. I think it's to the point where, as I put it like this way, the street element, as what you call it, me personally, I think it's a little vague. I think the streets are just really people. Like, I don't think it really matters if it's poor, impoverished, black, white, per se. I think when it really just comes to people's problems, there's going to be a street element to it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. But if you're talking about strictly in, like, black people shit, I feel like I can understand the frustration. But mind you, in a marketable sense, and maybe in a sense of, like, message-wise, and that's why I do history, man. It's like, Cardi B said it best. He said, I could be a positive female rapper, but I don't get paid for that shit. And she's right. She's right. See, people think Cardi B's stupid. She's not, and she's right.
So
Like, even,
I have to talk about killing.
let me interject on that and to add to it, because all of a sudden I'm gonna bring up one person and y'all gonna know exactly what I'm talking about. Janelle Monáe.
I know you're talking about.
Everybody knew her for her wild outfits, but
It is.
as of recently, that
It is.
She got some nice textiles.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? You got some titties, boy. I'm saying.
She done switched it up, and it's very much so given what it's supposed to be given. Okay, so even in that space, and recently she just made a song, and the song is still creative. It still has her creative touch to it, but it's a more of a party track that is more relatable, and I love it for her. So it's like sometimes artists have to evolve. Maybe this is what she wanted to be from the beginning, and her label told her that this was what she should have been at that time.
Is it really evolving?
Oh, let Bruce out. What you gonna say, Bruce?
Is it really evolving, or is it just a life change? You just want to try something different.
I mean, that's still an evolution.
Yeah,
that's still a change.
People, bro. She's still
in hip hop. In hip hop, do they allow you to change for real? Are we allowed to grow a lot? You can't grow too much.
Well,
right? For the most part, it depends on what you.
You can grow unless as
like
long as
you
control.
Right about that, because that's the shit that Doja Cat been fighting for the past 2 years. Because she wants to make actual rap music, but her label wants her to make this catchy little quick little.
Doja Cat.
Her rap music ain't gonna hit. Ain't gonna hit.
Doja.
We don't know Doja for that.
But I'm saying we don't know her for that, but that don't mean that she don't hit on that.
Yeah, shit. maybe she the shit and she ain't even pull that. Maybe she got a bag that deep.
She got some competitors. She needs to stay in her lane.
You're saying what her label is saying to her. I'm saying that maybe she has
it's
more.
The market. It's
can I say this?
I'm gonna talk from a label standpoint, and industry standpoint. The market is a competitive. It's a competitive market.
She's literally been saying that. She's been saying this for the past 2 to 3 years, that she wants to actually make the music that she wants to make, and that is actually real rap music.
I think she make it hard for herself.
I put it like this way, because I feel like the Avatar, like talking to my past ancestors, especially from my family standpoint. If I was their age, if I was at their time, literally, just seeing some block parties, niggas with speakers plugging up to light poles for block parties, and now you Bruce talking about the market, the industry, the label. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really being real with you on this part. Like, nigga. This is evolution.
Right.
As pure as fucking clear as crystal. We might have been alive to seen it, but I can at least say it in like maybe a spiritual sense. Like, dude, it has to evolve to some. And you can observe it and make your assessments, you know what I'm saying? And strategize. But like, I feel like in the creative sense, in the music sense, I can agree in that sense. You really don't know where it could take you. So at least to a certain degree, it's like, even if you want to discuss the market, I can only say that the market truly never really gave a fuck or existed until people gave a fuck and it existed. So as much as you worry about the market, I'd rather worry about the people first.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
Because
like
moves with
I'm
the
just
people.
people's
like,
run markets.
yes,
You
but
know what
she
I'm
can
saying?
make
People
it.
run
Okay,
markets.
you
People
talking
run.
about
She can make
rap,
music for
rap, rap.
people. She can make music for the
Yeah,
people
but that's
that
what I'm
like
saying.
her
Like creative
mainstream
in
music.
general.
But then she can actually try to make the music that she really wants to make,
But
and that's
Yeah, that,
basically like even with JT and the City Girls. Like like JT is an actual real rapper. Like they talk about this all the time. But then it's like she gets put in this box because she's a part of the City Girls. So it's like if she puts out this like conscious rap, then she gonna get
so
slaughtered.
are we allowed
you're
to
gonna have to
grow?
put in the work behind it.
So are we
You got
allowed to grow?
to say
What's the rules on it?
it's a competition.
Like because
You
like
got
long
you
story
got
short,
spitters.
like
You got
she
women that
had been
really
rapping
spit.
for
Yep.
years before she basically linked up with Carisha, and in 6 months they had a whole record deal, and they was the City Girls that we knew. So it's like that is the climate of the industry. Like
So I'm saying, but is
JT
she
had
allowed
been
to grow from
rapping
there?
more conscious music for years. Boom, she
Yeah, but
did
that
some
was
City
before
Girl
we
shit.
knew about her, right?
Yeah, but
When she
that's what I'm
became in the
saying.
eyes of the public is when we
She
talk about the
did some
growth from
City
there.
Girl shit. She did the City Girl shit. She found Carisha. They linked up. Carisha was known for having the image that they
City girl,
portrayed
yeah.
in the City Girl shit. So she basically came in, was like, okay, boom, I'm gonna make the music for us. You just be the image. You understand what I'm saying? So boom, it was like
So does
within
JT got a record?
months. Within 6 months, they were signed to QC. That's what I'm saying. Like, so it's like at the
I
end
mean,
of the
I can
day,
understand Booch's sense because I feel like what he's saying is, and to the point that there's no real modesty left in the game in a mainstream sense. Like, there's no like unless there's like the conundrum or the miracle of J. Cole and Kendrick and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I can understand where he comes from in that sense. And even me, sometimes I get frustrated with like that sense of like too much dismodesty within the game. I don't know, like, and maybe if you're going to talk about the market, Boots, then truth be told, that's like, I guess going back to the whole distribution deal, that's the beauty about it. Because if you think about it, if you sign anything more than that, then they'll probably take over your creative side to it. You get what I'm saying? And maybe that was the side that got you to where you get to begin with. So it's almost as if you really willing to talk about the market against the grain, like, look, and I follow niggas like Currency and even Griselda.
How many
Like,
how many artists have switched their genre and it worked out for them?
that's the white people.
All right.
We
I
talk.
see how I didn't say white people. See how
We
you
talk.
added that? You
That's
see how you
crazy,
added that
but
there?
we talking
Yeah, I'm
about
thinking
hip
about
hop
Nicki Minaj.
Malone,
artists, rappers,
Post Malone,
Nicki
predominantly.
MGK.
Minaj do singing and rapping.
I don't.
Uh,
Oh, singing and rapping. Oh,
no, she doesn't
She
Okay,
sing
she
and
she
came
do
in.
rap.
like
We
Sing
got it.
and
We
she
got
do
it. We got it.
pop.
Listen,
Nicki
listen.
Solange
Minaj
Knowles
does not have
did
a
a
single
jazz
hit.
album.
She do pop and she do singing songs. Yes, she do. She is a genre bender. Yes, she
She does.
is.
It's pop. It's not singing. It's a difference. I'm talking.
She has like songs that she is actually singing, like Moment in Life. Like she don't rap in that song. So she does pop and
I mean, shoot, I listen to
rap.
Robert Glasper, but I know niggas ain't onto that shit. I listen
Well,
to these new
that's
jazz
one that I
artists.
can definitely name.
Well, I'm saying no. I'm saying which artist has actually really switched their whole genre and actually kept going number one with that genre.
That's a good question,
But she's
actually.
the only one that I know that
I
has
know
been doing it
that's a good
simultaneously.
question. I actually don't even know, bro.
bro.
I
Nori,
don't know why I thought Michael Jackson was doing it.
Nigga
bro,
Nori.
Nori.
Kanye, because
Michael Jackson
Kanye
can do
did
anything.
hip hop and
Teddy
gospel.
Glass, shoot.
Nori
Even
was doing that reggae shit.
Kanye does not have a gospel hit.
He
Come
does
on.
have a
So
gospel hit.
let's. I mean, I love. I
He
love
said he don't
Kanye to
got
He
death.
that.
I love
do.
Kanye to death.
Yes, he
He does
do.
not
Let's
have
be
a
real,
gospel
y'all.
hit. Come on, let's
Yes,
stop.
he
Let's.
do.
Which gospel hit did you sing, Kanye?
He
What
do
gospel hit you
have
sing?
gospel hits.
But
Yes, he has.
Sing
Yo,
me a
Bruce, are you
gospel.
thinking
Sing
of
me
like
a
the
gospel.
old school gospel songs like we hear in church? You know what I'm saying? With the drums
No,
and all
he
that.
do. He have them with the Sunday service.
He got an album, but I ain't never heard. I didn't know he had a
Man,
hit on there.
it's a lot of them Jones. Y'all haven't listened to it. Just say that.
That's the
No,
greatest.
I
I only
listen
heard
to
like one
it.
song.
I listen to. I'm a Kanye.
Yeah,
I'm a big Kanye.
I
I
checked it
listen
out,
to.
but
When that
Alright,
joint
just
drop, I
say
listen to
y'all ain't
every single
listening to the
song.
gospel album, cause that shit's hitting.
I think what they mean is like the sound of gospel, if that makes sense. Is that what you like referring to?
Service is the gospel sound.
What?
So you don't think Sunday service with the whole full-on choir is not a gospel sound?
It's not a gospel hit.
What do you mean? Yes,
I think. Are you speaking more like
we-
biblical terms,
the
like
song
John the
that
Baptist?
We don't
like
know
songs
no
like that?
gospel
Chance the
hits.
Rapper
We don't
on
know
it.
no gospel hits.
It was a
what's the
song
name
with
of the
Chance
song
the
that's a
Rapper
hit?
on it. It was a song with Chance the
Let
Rapper
me.
on it.
No. We gonna have to. I'm gonna have to. Oh, now hold on. Wait.
We need a
Pause.
gospel. We need a gospel
We
singer.
gonna have to. We
I'll
gonna
sing
have to
a
say this
gospel
for
song.
Sunday because we gonna
Favorite,
have to
yeah,
get off this
favorite.
Like
podcast. We gonna have to
did
get
y'all
off this
hear the song
podcast
with
real
Chance
quick.
the Rapper and Kanye in the Sunday service?
Hey yo, didn't the nigga whole album reach like the top of the charts because he's like the most famous gospel artist because he's Kanye West? And the nigga, if that's the case, every song on his album is a hit, right?
Oh shit!
The nigga, he topped the charts in the gospel world, didn't he?
Well,
The whole album.
we gonna have to say this.
Did. Like I'm like his.
Did any churches pick it up and start like using it? Any records?
I mean, I don't know.
Hey, look.
They do that?
These are all the
I
gospel
haven't been to church in so long. It's a shame.
I didn't need to make a remix of all these songs. Rock Ages, Greatest Not Truthful, Blessed Assurance. Yeah, you need to make a hit.
Hey, bro, when a new hit,
what he'll do is like blend it in there. Like, okay, it's 10:02, y'all.
Hey,
yo, we have a whole nother podcast episode dedicated to that.
This shit is over. This shit is
when a new hit
over.
gospel song come out, do the churches
All
start?
right,
10:03. Thank y'all.
Episode 45.
Appreciate
y'all. Peace.
Hey, y'all have a lovely night,
One
man.
hell of an
Peace out,
episode.
Chase, man. Thank you for having me on.
See y'all next week.
See y'all next week.
Hey.